Hello and a very warm welcome to all students of Europe Hotel School. I'm an AI expert in modern hospitality operations, and it's my pleasure to be here with you on your online learning journey. Today, we're diving into a skill that is absolutely crucial in our industry, professional email communication. We're going to break down exactly how to craft that perfect welcome and make sure every single email contributes to a positive guest experience. So let's start with the big idea here. You have to remember that an email is never just an email. It's really an extension of your hotel's brand, its values, and, it's often the very first impression a guest will have. It truly sets the stage for everything that comes next. So, how can a simple email really shape an entire experience? Well, it all boils down to one simple word: perception. Think about it. A prompt, professional, and warm email immediately suggests your hotel is run the same way. The guest hasn't even walked through your doors, but their expectations are already being formed. And this really gets to the heart of it. A clear, respectful, and helpful email does so much more than just pass along information. It sends this powerful, unspoken signal that the in-person service is going to be just as thoughtful. This is your first and maybe your best chance to build that trust and make a guest feel completely supported. Okay, so how do we make sure every single email sends the right message? We do it by following a really clear 5-step structure. Think of this as your framework. It's a blueprint that will help you build communication that is always professional, always clear, and always welcoming. It's the backbone of great digital service. Everything, and I mean everything, starts with the greeting. In our world, in hospitality, personalization is king. Using a guest's name isn't just about being polite. It shows that you see them. You see them as an individual, not just another reservation number. It's such a small detail, but believe me, it makes a huge difference. All right, next up, that opening line. Instead of just jumping right into the business, a warm opening builds instant rapport. Something as simple as, "Thank you for your interest," or acknowledging a past conversation. It just creates this welcoming bridge to the main point. And this is absolutely vital when you're handling a complaint because it immediately sets a tone of calm and empathy. Now, for the body of the email, the most important thing is clarity. Your guests are busy people. They're probably on the go. They need information that is super easy to skim and understand. So, by using short paragraphs and making sure each one is about a single topic, you make the whole message really easy to follow and you just eliminate any chance for confusion. And that brings us to the closing, which is where you really lock in that welcoming tone. Your closing should always feel supportive and proactive. Inviting more questions or saying how much you're looking forward to their arrival, it reinforces that you are there for them. That one simple step leaves a guest with a lasting feeling that they're truly being cared for. And finally, we have the signature. This actually does two really important things. First, it gives the guest clear contact information, just in case they need more help. But second, it reinforces your professionalism. When a guest knows exactly who is helping them, it makes them feel much more secure and confident in the service you're providing. Okay, so we've got the 5-step structure down. Now let's get into the nuances. Those little details that can take a perfectly good email and make it an absolutely exceptional piece of guest communication. First up, accuracy is non-negotiable. It just is. Details like dates, rates, and confirmations, these are the absolute foundation of a guest's travel plans. One tiny mistake can completely shatter their trust and cause some serious frustration. So please, make it a habit. Always double-check these critical details before you even think about hitting send. The way your email looks can matter just as much as the words in it. Think about it. A giant wall of text just feels overwhelming and chaotic. But by using clean spacing and clear short paragraphs, your message immediately feels calmer and more organized. It's a reflection of the professionalism of your property. Now, while this 5-step structure gives us a fantastic universal framework, it's so important that you adopt it to fit your property's unique personality. Your brand's voice, its tone, should be consistent everywhere, and that definitely includes email. And this is a perfect example of what I mean. See how the luxury resort uses that formal, elegant tone? Meanwhile, the casual hostel is super friendly and relaxed. The thing is, both of these are professional. They're both clear. And they are both perfectly aligned with their brand. The key, as always, is consistency. So, let's bring all of this together. Why does this structured approach to email matter so much? What's the big picture here? Well, it's because this isn't just about sending information. It's about crafting an experience right from that very first moment of contact. You see, when you master this skill,
you're doing so much more than just communicating well. You're actually preventing misunderstandings. You're reducing a traveler's anxiety, and you're building this incredible foundation of trust and reliability. You're empowering yourself to create positive relationships that really define the guest's entire journey with your brand.
So I'm going to leave you with this question. The next time you sit down to write an email to a guest, I want you to think about this. Don't just think about the information you have to send. Think about the feeling you want to create. How will you use your words to craft that perfect, memorable welcome?